we want to evaluate or simplify the given expression following the order of operations. And notice that in this example we have a fraction bar, but there's no reason to panic. Remember, a fraction bar just represents division. But when we do have an expression in this form, we're going to simplify the numerator and denominator separately, and then the last step will be to simplify the fraction. So looking at the order of operations, since there are no parentheses, the first step will be to simplify the exponents. So we'll simplify 2 squared first. Well, 2 squared, or 2 to the second power, is equal to 2 times 2, which equals 4. So we'd have negative 7 plus 4 minus 5 all over negative 5 plus 3 minus 2. Now at this point, notice the only thing left other than the fraction is to add and subtract. And looking at the order of operations, addition and subtraction have the same priority, so I'll work our way from left to right, adding and subtracting in the numerator and denominator. So we'll first simplify negative 7 plus 4 and negative 5 plus 3. Well, negative 7 plus positive 4 would be negative 3, so we have negative 3 minus 5. In the denominator, we have negative 5 plus 3. That's going to be negative 2, so we have negative 2 minus 2. Now, depending on how comfortable you are with subtraction, we can leave it in this form to determine the difference, or we can rewrite these as addition, meaning subtracting positive 5 is the same as adding negative 5, so we could write this as negative 3 plus negative 5, and subtracting positive 2 is the same as adding negative 2. So we could write the denominator as negative 2 plus negative 2. And again, this isn't required, but if you're still not comfortable subtracting with integers, this might be helpful. Now notice we're adding integers with the same sign, so we add their absolute values and keep the sign. So negative 3 plus negative 5 is equal to negative 8, and negative 2 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 4. And I always prefer to check my sums using a money analogy to make sure it makes sense, viewing negative 3 as a loss of $3 and viewing negative 5 as a loss of $5. So if we lose $3 and lose $5, we have a loss of $8. So negative 8 makes sense. And if we lose $2 and lose $2 again, we have a loss of $4, so negative 4 makes sense. And the last step is to simplify this fraction. Remember, this fraction bar means division. So we can just think of this as negative 8 divided by negative 4. Well, a negative divided by a negative is positive, so this is equal to positive 2. And that's going to do it for this example. I hope this was helpful.